So, good evening. We are back with the final upload of the day. And this time we're going to talk about Cengiz Under, the Turkish international on loan at Leicester City. Well, he's not anymore. He's gone back to Rome. And he is available. Arsenal are keen. Borussia Dortmund are keen. We're going to jump into that in a second. Make sure you smash the likes up through the roof. To the moon with the likes, to the moon. Make sure you're subscribed as well, most importantly. Big up to everyone who's subscribing, man. This channel is doing bits at the minute. And thank you very much to everyone who has taken part over the last 2 and a bit years. This channel's blown, man. I love what I do. So thank you very much, man. I couldn't do it without you guys subscribing, watching me every day, etc., etc. Make sure also, if you haven't checked out the last 2 videos, which I did today, make sure you go and check them out. Ruben Neves is available, 35 million quid. Go and click that video as soon as you've watched this one. Also, the video before that, Said Kolasinac and Dani Ceballos I spoke about. Go and check that one out after you've checked out the Ruben Neves one. And yeah, man, it's all good. Don't forget also tomorrow, London's Club Carnage is going to be lit. Chelsea in the Champions League final. Matisse is going to be smiling like the cat that got the cream. And Tobes is fuming that they're in the loser league. So yeah, make sure you come and check that out tomorrow, 1 p.m. on Matisse's channel. Type in MAH on YouTube to subscribe. But let's talk about Cengiz Under, Turkish international, and he is only 23 years old. He has had a poor season this season, only making a total of 19 appearances, of which I think pretty much all of them are off the bench. He's made 941 minutes this season, which I don't think was exactly what he expected when he went on loan from Roma to Leicester City. But I do remember him playing against us at the Emirates. He came off the bench, absolutely roasted our defence and set up Jamie Vardy for the winner. Welcome to the Banter Club. He is available. Borussia Dortmund and Arsenal are keen on him. And Leicester City had an option to buy him for 20 million quid, which it doesn't look like they're going to take up. I think that they've got other issues in their squad other than Cengiz Under, but this wouldn't make us worse, I don't believe. I actually think he's a really good player. Lightning quick as well. I didn't realize how quick this player was until he played against us. I've seen him in certain games here and there over the last couple of years, but he's rapid. You know, I'm not saying pace is the key attribute to have as a forward player, but it does certainly help to break off sidelines and stuff like that. But he hasn't played enough football this season to warrant 20 million quid. He hasn't played that much football, excuse me, in total for his age. He's played 88 times for Roma, 17 goals, 12 assists. He only got 2 goals, 3 assists for Leicester City. And yeah, he hasn't really lived up to the hype as a footballer so far. But with Willian seemingly looking like he's going to be leaving the football club, I think we do need another option. And this could be the guy. And if we could get him for about 15 million quid at 23 years old, I think that would be good business, if I'm honest. I genuinely do. So all you people that say, is there anyone you do rate? I do think he's good. I wouldn't put him up here because he's nowhere near up here. He's better than Willian, and that's a start. That shouldn't be the benchmark, by the way, but it's a start. And I think that if you can nurture this kid into what I believe he could be, which is a top-class footballer, then why not? You know, we're looking at Emi Buendia. Yeah, like, yes, he's probably better than Cengiz Under, but he's also 4 times or 3 times more money at the moment. The guy can also play attacking midfield, which he has done for Leicester. He's played 4 times this season as attacking mid. Right mid, he's played once, and then right wing, he has played 12 times. So I don't think this would constitute bad business. The one thing I will say is there's a reason he's sat on the bench every week. I'm not sure what that reason is. But I don't know whether Brendan Rodgers just didn't really think much to him. He's had a few injuries, thigh muscle. There was an unknown injury. I don't know what that was. And then he's not been in the squad for a lot of games as well. So I don't know. I genuinely couldn't tell you the reasons. But I do think that for £15 million, we could do a lot worse. And we're not exactly flush with money. We're going to have to sell before we can buy, by the looks of it, because we haven't got millions of pounds stashed waiting to go and buy footballers. We've got millions of pounds being wasted on bang average ones. So now Dani Ceballos is gone. Get Say Kolasinac out and maybe get a couple of million there. Get rid of Joe Willock if we can get 20 million quid. Get rid of Maitland-Niles if we can get 15 plus. You know, all of a sudden you've now got 35 million quid you can play with. Get rid of some of the other fringe players as well that just ain't good enough. Eddie and Ketia, maybe 10, 15 million for him. All of a sudden you can start doing bits. Get rid of Hector Bellerin. It looks like he could be going as well this summer. And then start investing in some younger players. The highlight of our season, let's be real here, has been watching Bukayo Saka and Emil Smith-Rowe. And they're younger than Under. So I wouldn't be disappointed if we signed him. Real talk. I wouldn't say he was my #1 choice, but I would not be disappointed one bit if we ended up signing him, because I do think that he's got ability. He's very quick. He doesn't score enough goals for me, but that can be taught. That can be nurtured. You can coach the guy into making certain runs into areas, dragging players out of defence, which opens up space for your teammates, etc., etc. So I'd be open to this move. I think for 15 million, 18 million, I think it's a no-brainer. Take a punt on him. You know, we've spent a lot of money out on Willian, and he ain't done nothing. This guy has hardly played football all season and outscored him this season, which is just insane. Like, I know Leicester have had a better season than us in terms of league finish and winning the FA Cup, but this guy was barely in their first teams. It's mad, and he's outscored Willian, who played pretty much every week. So I'd be open to giving him a shot. And like I said, it's a cheap and cheerful deal, but it's one that's going to be not without risk. Obviously, anytime you sign a player, there's a risk. But for me personally, I think there's less risk with a £15 million footballer than there is with somebody who's 3 times more than that, in terms of Emi Buendia, who didn't really cut it in the Premier League either, if we're honest. Yes, he smashed it in the Championship. He scored 1 goal in 36 games for Norwich in the Premier League. This guy's already bagged 2. So barely played, 2 goals. His output's better. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Am I waffling? Maybe I am. But I would take him. Real talk, I would take him. Leave it in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts on Cengiz Under. Would you take him for around 15, 18 million quid? Or do you think we can do a lot better than him? Don't forget, let's not forget also, we have got Saka and Pepe that can play right-hand side. We've got Abba and Martinelli that can play left. So we have got 4 wingers. But obviously, if Willian's leaving, I think we could do with another one. So this could be the guy. And then that frees up more money to spend in other areas of the football pitch. Let me know your thoughts on all of that. Don't forget, smack the likes up, man. Appreciate it every time. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Make sure you go back and check out the other 2 videos I dropped today about Ruben Neves and Seika Lazanak. And don't forget to join me, Matisse, Corey, and Tobes for the show tomorrow on Matisse's channel. Looking forward to that. And all have a wonderful evening. I'm out of here. I'll tear around.